Obviously, lack thereof. Honestly, at this point, it doesn't really. I shouldn't say it. I'm not going to say it that way. We're losing as a team, so we're not going to get separated by offense or defense or pitching or hitting. We're losing, and we're losing in all different ways. Honestly, we've thrown the ball pretty good, but we seem to make the mistake all the time or the wrong pitch, or the pitch that doesn't get where it's supposed to go when we need to get it there. And obviously, we're not scoring runs at this point, but we're not great defensively, and so as a team, we're not getting it done. Pretty much, period, right there. So that's going to have to change. And so we can't separate ourselves from blaming this group or blaming that group. As a team, we're just going to have to get better, and we're going to have to find a way to scratch for runs and keep runs off the board and make plays and make pitches when we need to and give ourselves more chances to win.
Is that something to address meeting-wise? What kind of do to kind of get a message before, maybe morale or whatever might not be as high?
No, we just got done talking. So
with the team. Okay. You can switch to Sandy. I mean, he seemed to throw better.
No, I thought he had good stuff actually today, and I thought he threw the ball good today. A couple pitches here or there, and it's really been the same story for a lot of our guys. I think our guys have thrown the ball pretty well, but we've found ways to not get that out when we need it and give up that extra run and not keep the game closer. So, but I thought Sandy threw the ball well today. I thought he was much more aggressive. I was happy with that, and honestly, I felt like he could have kept going. And obviously, in the situation of the game, you got to try to score. But I felt like Sandy still had gas left in the tank, and he was throwing the ball good. When we took him out.
What did the third inning? It was a 3-0 game, 2 outs. There's a fly ball to left. It looked like Dean almost like Walster misplayed it on there. That would have ended it and kept it. What do you see on that play?
Well, I seen kind of what you see, but I don't see it on video, so it's hard to look at that ball. I know it's a ball from a lefty that's hit. If it's cutting, back or if inside, it's a little more difficult than just saying what it looks like. But I haven't looked at it on video, so you don't know exactly if he got turned the right way or what it was.
You pinch it with Brandy in the ninth for Dean. Was that matchup wise, or what were you thinking? What were you deciding on that one?
Yeah, just trying to get lefty there, get something going. We knew he had walk hitting in the 9-hole. It was just a matter of trying to match up and get somebody on base.
I think it's almost like in more in general terms, but it's like someone you don't have anyone really high. You don't have that one guy or anything just like carrying you a little bit. What are you kind of noticing, or guys looking to maybe do too much, or just trying to make something happen somewhere?
I don't think we necessarily have that. In baseball, you're not to have that one guy that's just carrying you. That means he's driving in a lot of runs, but usually that means there's a lot of guys out there, right? And he's getting a lot of chances, and he's hot, right? So we have to collectively, we've talked about that. We have to collectively, as a offensive group, get guys out there, and create at bats that cause problem for the guy, get tough outs, things like that, so we can have people out there, so somebody can be that guy. But I don't think we're necessarily going to get somebody out. Right now, if somebody hit 4 or 5 homers in the series, it would have been 4 or 5 solo type homers, right? So it's not going to be, hits 3 homers in the series and drives in 12 runs or something, because we don't have enough people out there. So we just need to get people out there. Our bats need to improve, as all of us do in general in all areas.
This is off day tomorrow, then the Nats come in. What's the message to the team right now coming back into Friday after this?
It's ready to play. I mean, I'm not going to the meeting in there is the meeting, and it's, so it's not something that we really want to share, or we would allow you guys to be in there.
You don't do too many of those in the 4 years
Well,
I've covered you.
You do a few. I
Yeah.
mean, you see me have 3 or 4 a year. You know, when you feel like you have to, you don't, you know, you're not gonna, you have 10 of them and they quit listening after the first.
How much then?
4 or 5.
How much that day of helps, you know, for you guys to relax and think about it?
Well, it's one of the things that we talk about in the meeting that I will share is that, you know, I think that sounds great. It's a good time for an off day, right? Because things aren't going well, but just because it's an off day and you come back the day after and you expect things are just going to be all of a sudden going to be different, you got to make things be different, and as a group. And so that's, you know, that's the message for the off day. You know, you use it as a day to get away. Maybe it does come at the right time, but it is a chance to get your mind back to where it needs to be. You know, I mean, I say it all the time that you're not going to get these. We're not going to get these games back. We're not going to get this start back. And you know, we live here in the ocean, right? And that waves come in, the sand is clean, it's smooth. So when we get back, you know, day after tomorrow.
Hamels was pretty good out there tonight, though.
He's always good. Sand to be clean day after tomorrow.
Excellent.